Hey guys, how's it going out there? So it's been quite a while since I've uploaded a video, and I have to say for myself, it's been a weird couple of years. I've been here in Costa Rica, which has been great, but with everything that's been happening in the world, it's been a strange time for most everybody. So we've all felt those effects, and they have been, yeah, a bit rough on all of us. So most folks, including myself, that I've talked to, have struggled quite a bit with just keeping up with maybe some of their normal practices. And it's interesting because we may have had a little more time on our hands, but not necessarily that motivation to do some of the things that are often in our best interests. So at least that's for me personally. So anyhow, we're gonna come and do a chair practice today, which is something that I had a request for like last year. So finally, we're going into the chair practice. So I'm gonna use the picnic table behind me, but you can use just a table and chair set that you have at home. And I have, of course, my faithful buddy Pinta in the mix. She's still kicking. She's like 11 now. It's crazy. All right, here we go. How the time flies. All right. So coming to a seated position. So what we want to think about is, well, coming onto the edge of the seat as well. So just really keeping, just the sitting bones there at the edge of your seat. And when we tend to sit in kind of more comfortable furniture and such that we have, we end up going into more of that C-curve alignment. And most of our home furnishings are more for comfort and not for really ergonomics. And so in this practice, let's focus on keeping a nice curve of the spine and the hips back behind the heart. So I'm just placing my feet to the earth. And to start, placing the feet just in line with the hips roughly, and I'm on just like the ball of the foot. So not placing even the whole foot down, but just more of the ball of the foot. And something we can do just to wake up the legs a little bit is just kind of push down into the earth and drag the feet back some, and even imaginary pedal here, and that will just start to wake up the muscles of the legs. The next thing we can do is focusing on a little bit more of the ribs and the upper body. We've got our seated position, hips back, and then extend the arms up, and you can let the fingers just kind of softly curl in a bit, and then begin to arc a little bit from side to side. And as you do, you can get a nice stretch into your side bodies, and just kind of moving a little bit organically. And arcing is one of the movements, and this is focusing more on our side ribs. And then bowing forward a bit, you can let yourself round over some and come into a little more of that C-curve, and then slowly begin to open it up and open the front chest and bring a balanced energy between the two. Reach the arms up towards the sky, lengthen and open the belly and the throat, and then just placing the hands to the head, narrow the elbows in a bit, and then arc once again to the right and to the left. Pausing in the center, and then curl back and open up into a nice little back bend here. So see, we can get a good, deep, beautiful back bend even seated in a chair. And then releasing, and now moving on a little to the legs. We're going to shift over to our left and cross the right ankle over the left thigh for this kind of figure four posture. So bringing your hands, little self-massage to the foot. You can bring the thumbs there to the center of the foot and round the foot over, kind of like a taco, or more of a very rounded shape where you're actually bringing a hollow into the center of the foot with the thumbs. All right, bring some circles to the ankle. And then bringing the hands to the calf, rotate the flesh of the calf away from your body. And I like to just move a little bit, and you can feel a stretch right in here, which is your psoas region, like in the front hip up into the ribs some, and you can feel that those muscles, you can feel maybe one side or the other is a little tighter, but you can get a nice little stretch here, seated even. And then right hand to inner right thigh, and just push that thigh bone away. Extend the right arm out, and then bring right hand to head. Arc to your left, and then twist and open up towards the right and towards the sky. And then release, and lower the right foot and change. left foot over, so now you can see on this side, obviously my dirty feet, but you can bring your thumbs to the center of the arch of the foot and push and create a little kind of a tacoing, you know, rounding. This is good for the fascia of the feet. And then some circles just to release there any kind of tension in the ankle. And then hands to the calf. And so this way I'm rotating the calf away from the body, which is an external rotation. And then the left hand can come to the inner upper thigh. And I just push it back and wide a bit. And again, I've noticed for me, my left psoas has been acting up a little, and I can feel that stretch like up from my hip into my rib. And I notice it a lot more on this side. So I need a little left side psoas lobe. And then extending the left arm, bring the left hand to the left inner thigh, maintain that. And then right arm extend. Oop, change. No, I got a little discombobulated there, sorry. You gotta bring right hand to inner left thigh, left arm extend out, and then bring left hand to head. Arc to your right, and twist and open up. Side ribs open, throat, and release. Come on back. All right, and then some circles with the head. And so the idea is that even if you are in a chair, or it's you know, you're limited with mobility at, you know, periods of your life, or you need something that's more accessible, an accessible yoga practice, this is something that can be done in a seated position. And the idea is that we're just getting some kind of movement in, some stretching, you know, activating the legs, working the side bodies, and so on. So it doesn't have to be always a super intense practice to have a really profound result and benefit. So that was our intro back to 2022, and I'm gonna follow up with another video where we're gonna be using the tabletop. So just a little something for you. And again, I really hope that if you are watching this and you see this video, that yeah, you're doing all right and looking forward to this new year. Thank you guys so much. Have a beautiful day. Ciao.